just when it seems like AI is everywhere.
Not so fast.
This is Mike, an executive advisor for retail. So Mike, tell us about your dreams for the future.
What does an avocado and a book about the atomic bomb have to do with artificial intelligence? Well, that came to me in a dream a couple of months ago, and I'm going to tell you about it. Part of the dream was about an avocado. I've never dreamed about avocados before. What's that doing in my dream? The avocado was spinning, and I saw on that avocado a little sticker that said organic. You know, that's a very authentic thing to be organic. The next part of the dream was that book I mentioned. This book had a sticker on it too, and it said human. It was written by a human, not AI. And I thought, oh, I want to read books written by humans. I want to eat things that are authentic, like the organic avocado. Everything I'm about to talk about right now is original thinking. So I'm going to take the sticker off the book that says human, and I'm going to certify myself as human. None of this was AI generated that we're about to talk about. All right, so let's talk about humans and computers, because eventually the hypothesis is that these two things got to work together for the betterment of everybody and every business. Let's start with humans. We have a really, really big brain. We have rational thinking. That's when we're just saying A plus B equals C. And we have this thing called intuition, which is kind of messy. It's in your subconscious maybe. And the intuition's a gut feeling. It's driven by your experience and your emotions. And these two things together, the rational thinking and your intuition, have allowed you and our species to navigate this giant planet and survive for all these millions of years. How do these two things work together? You might think the hunter-gatherers way long time ago might have said, we're going to go hunt some prey, and we're going to go over to that mountain over there, and we've got the spears, and we got the pack of people, and we're going to hunt them down. And that's rational thinking, right? That makes sense. Just put all the facts together. But they get closer to the mountain, and a mysterious big dark cloud starts coming over, and they've seen that cloud before, and their intuition says, turn around. Try this a different day, right? And that's their experience and their emotion. So they turn around and they don't go perish, in a blizzard in the mountain. So that's how those two things work together. So let's go to the AI side of things. AI, like we said, is very good at rational. You could go to your favorite browser, type in a question, it brings back oodles of information. It would take you days, if not weeks, to gather. It organizes it really well and it presents itself, and you're like, wow, that saved me a lot of time. But if you ask it something like, describe orange, it's going to have a really hard time, because orange, that color of orange, has a lot to do with your experience and your emotion. Think about sitting out on a beautiful beach at sunset, right? And that experience, and you see all the different colors of orange in the sky. Thing is, with AI, is it has the potential to be too perfect. And when things are too perfect, we don't think they're authentic. When the things are too perfect, we say, that's too good to be true. Think about like a perfect undefeated team in the NFL. Everybody roots against them. It makes no sense, but we do. We root for the underdog. So for AI, I think to be successful, it needs to build some imperfection, counterintuitive, I know, build some imperfection into its model. So it's more, human. All right, so how do these two things come together? Let the computer do what it does really well, and let our intuition take over and do what we do really well, and bring the two together for the best possible outcome for your customers and your business. And here's how I think that's going to work. Medallia is making huge investments in AI. We love the idea of AI, but here's how we're implementing it. We have a thing called smart response. So when a customer has an experience and an employee wants to respond to the customer's experience, they could work from a template, they can write their own response. But what we're saying is we'll take everything that we know, AI, take everything we know about that customer, about that experience, about that location, all those interactions, and we'll craft the perfect response to do what? To get the customer to come back more often. But we've got the checks and balances in there. The checks and balances work like this. AI generates the response, but we have at the bottom an acknowledgement. It just says, I acknowledge that I've read through this and that it looks good. Hit the checkbox and submit. As humans, if we read a response and it doesn't sound right, we'll go, that doesn't sound right. And we'll know right away because of our intuition. So I think the combination of all of our clients, great people and employees, along with AI, is going to supercharge the retail industry, and it's going to really supercharge your customer experience. Good luck and happy selling.